إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على من نزل عليه القرآن محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. I welcome all of you to the first lesson of the Madinah book. And before we start, inshallah, I want to bring up something. In the introductory lesson, we forget to mention something, and that is very important, so we have to bring it up before starting this lesson. And that is actually this series of lessons are geared towards the Quran, our understanding of the Quran, and that will be this is a curriculum. If you're going to study any language, you will need a particular curriculum to guide you throughout the studying of the language. But in this our case, our main target is geared towards the Quran. It's geared towards the Quran. So as we are learning, we will directly be applying with the Quran. We will not focus straight like word by word throughout the book, and then that will just be it. As we study, we'll apply to the Quran. Small, we'll go to the Quran. How is this related to Quran, and how does it really comes in the Quran? So that is how these lessons will be. Even hadith, we learn a particular concept. There is a hadith talking, where we can understand there is a grammatical analysis within a particular hadith or a particular verse. We'll bring it up and then we'll explain, inshallah. Okay. So the lesson number 1 is here, and then it is focusing on haza. This haza in Arabic is called what? Ism ishara, right? Okay. And then in English, let me give you the equivalent in English. In English, we call it a demonstrative pronoun. So it is not something very big. It's something very common. A demonstrative pronoun. And we all know what the demonstrative pronoun is in English, right? Okay. When you are demonstrating, for example, you are standing with a friend, and then you are going to point to him to look at something. For example, you will see what? This, for example, you are pointing to something and you see, this is a masjid. You see, this is a masjid while pointing. So in that process, you are demonstrating to him. And while you are demonstrating, you use a particular pronoun that is called the demonstrative pronoun, and that is this. So you say, this is so, and so, when you are pointing to something. So that this is what we call ism ishara in Arabic language. In a demonstrative pronoun, this or that or those or these, all those ones are what we call ism ishara. Okay. So they are called demonstrative pronoun. This is the common one, haza, which means this. Let me write and then you see. No, I'm not writing. Yes, see here, I'm going to point it out. You can see it here. This. Here, this one. Okay, so that's what we mean by haza. This. There's this one. Okay. So let's read from here. A demonstrative pronoun into bracket ism ishara. So I said a demonstrative pronoun. Simple call in Arabic, ismun ishara. So which is used for singular masculine close objects. We now know that it is a demonstrative pronoun. But do we use it for everything? No. It is only used for what? Singular masculine close objects. A demonstrative pronoun which is used for singular masculine close objects. So now let's try to open up this, adjectives, suffix, right? Or whatever they may be. So singular. In English, you assume you have one student. You see, this is a student. But when there are plenty, when there are more than, when there are three and above, you see what? These students. You use this one. These students, right? You don't say these students. These students with the, plural. No. So that is what we mean by singular. The same way, this is only used for this one. This implies this, but not these. So it is only used for singular. I hope that that aspect is clear. This has a, it means this one, but not this. So that is what we mean by the singular aspect. Okay. Now the other one is masculine. Masculine. So let me explain this one before I come to it. Close. Singular masculine close. But I'm coming to explain close before I come to masculine. So what we mean by close? What do we mean by close? Everybody know what close means. Even in English, when something is close, for example, you see this is a house, meaning the house is close to you. But if the house should be at a far distance from where you are standing, you say that is a house. You don't say this is a house. I hope that is clear. So close. So the same way, this, that's why we say close. It is not that. Hazard is not that. So it is used for close. This. I hope that is clear. Okay. Now masculine. Masculine is used for, definitely in English, we don't have differentiation. For example, you see this is a boy. Then you see this is a girl. They are all correct. You use this for them. Just this. You see this is a boy. This is a girl. There's no differentiation. Gender. When we are talking about gender, demonstrative pronoun, we don't differentiate demonstrative pronoun, or we don't have different demonstrative pronoun for different genders in English. But in Arabic, it is not so. In Arabic, they differentiate. That is why Arabic is very broad, far broader than English. So what happens is that in English, in Arabic, if you are saying this for a masculine or a male, and then this for a female, they are both different. You won't use the same demonstrative pronoun. So haza is for masculine, and hazihi, there's another is demonstrative pronoun that is called hazihi. Inshallah, it will come in subsequent lessons and then we will learn it. It is used for feminine objects. I hope that is clear. So everything is now clear. Demonstrative pronoun which is used for singular, masculine, close objects. So that is haza. I hope that is clear. Okay. So now let's go to the book. So this is now the first page of the book. We are now, so this was just a brief, what we just saw was a brief explanation of the lesson. The first part of the lesson. So we are now reading from the book. You can observe here. Ad-Darsul Awwal, lesson 1. Lesson 1. Haza. Okay, so they have certain things here that they are going to teach us their names, and then how there is the demonstrative pronoun applies to them. So here we have here haza baitun. Haza baitun. Let me increase. Okay. So we have here haza baitun. This is a house. This is a house. Haza. So you see this is a house. Haza baitun. Haza masjidun. This is a masjid. This is a mosque. That's the masjidun. Haza babun. This is a door. This is a door. And I'll have here Haza kitabun. Haza kitabun. This is a book. This is a book. Kitabun is a book. A reading book. A reading book. A book from which you read. You know, we can have a notebook. So this is not talking about a notebook. This is a book that you read from it. So that's the kitab. You will still see notebook coming. So haza qalamun. This is a pen. Haza miftahun. This is a key. This is a key. So here, baytun, a house is called baytun. Masjidun is called, a mosque is called masjidun. A door is called babun. A book is called, reading book is called kitabun. A pen is called kalamun. A key is called miftahun. Okay. So these names, we are supposed to learn them. And these are just things that we see every day within our environment. Okay. So this one, okay. So we have here, Haza maktabun. Haza maktabun. This is a maktab. A maktab is the table. Is the table. Is a table. Haza maktabun. This is a table. Haza sarirun. This is a bed. Haza sarirun. This is a bed. So sarirun means a bed. Sarirun means a bed. So you can see even in the Quran, as Allah says, it comes a lot. For example, Allah says, Ala sururim mawduna. You see, Ala sururim mawduna. I think this is in Surah Al-Waqi'ah. Yes. So that is the plural of surun. Allah says, Ala sururin. That is the plural of sarirun. Bed. Allah is describing the people, the Ashabul Jannah, the people of Jannah. May Allah make us among them, inshallah. Allah is describing them and say, Ala sururim mawduna. They are going to be on beds. I mean, which he described as mawduna. Okay. So we have here haza kursiyun. This is a kursiyun. We all know what kursiyun means. A chair. This is a chair. This is a chair. Okay. So please observe something here. For example, if you have haza babun, we are coming to explain something here. You said, you can remember that we said haza means this, right? And then baytun means a house. Baytun means a house. So now the question I want is that what we said haza baytun, it translates to mean this is a house. When we were reading, that was what we were reading through. You can see haza kitabun, this is a book. Haza qalamun, this is a pen. Haza miftahun, this is a key. So now the same thing here. Haza baytun, this is a house. So we said this is a house. So there is, because this haza correspond to this. Baytun correspond to a house. Now we didn't translate it this a house. We said this is a house. Now there is, the correspondent is, where is it? You can see there's no, is here. But we said this is a house. This is a pen. That was that from the previous page. The page we just came from to here. That's what we read, right? Okay. Now that is what this point is talking about. There is no corresponding word or phrase for is in Arabic language. I hope that is clear. So you can see, as it rightly says, there is no corresponding word or phrase for is in Arabic. For is in Arabic. Is, there's no phrase or word that is for it. So always it is assuming to be there. It is assuming to be there. For example, here, haza baytun. We translate it to mean this is a house, but not this a house. As I said, there's no word or phrase. So it is estimated, yani. We're just assuming that it is there. Okay. The other thing we want to try to figure out here is that you see this baitun. This baitun. We said a house, a house, a house. So in Arabic, you see a, the letter A is standing on its own. They will have house standing on its own. Then you have to join them together to give you. But here it's not so. Just see a house. You have two things coming together, a and then house. So this can even signify that it is any house. You are not being specific. I hope that is clear. And then here you see it is not so. There's no two, like the a the same way. Just like the is, we said there's no corresponding phrase for is. The same way the a, the letter here, a, doesn't have a corresponding phrase or word. It is represented by the tanween. The tanween means the double vowel. You can see a double vowel on the last letter. That's just what I'm pointing to. This double, you can see there are two dhammas there, dhammatain. That's what we call the tanween, double vowel. So that is what signifies the A. When a particular noun is having, let me go back and you see. You see here we said this is a kitabun, haza kitabun. This is a book, haza kalamun. This is a pen, haza miftahun. This is a key. All of them we said a key, a pen, a this, a this. So that A we are adding is as a result of this dhammatain, the two double vowel on them. That is why we said E. Though the double vowel is what signifies the A in Arabic. Okay, I hope that is clear. So that's what they said here. No corresponding word or phrase for A in Arabic. It is indicated by the tanween. And as I said, tanween means double vowel. It's either double fatha, double kesra, or double dhamma. That's what we call tanween. On the last letter of the noun. So if a noun is having double vowel on its last letter, it's an indefinite noun, meaning the noun is not specific. So this tanween that we are just talking about is called an indefinite article. An indefinite article. Okay. I hope that is clear. So let's continue from the book. So here we have basic concepts that we are going to see from this page. So actually here we are learning istifham. Istifham is just questioning. Simply means questioning. So this is few ways of asking questions. So the first one is Maw-izah. We have just seen haza. What haza mean? Right now we are looking at asking questions with haza. An example is what we can see here. Maw-izah, man haza, and then ahaza. So we are learning these three things here. Maw-izah, man haza, and then ahaza. And all this, as I already said, are istifhams. They are questioning. So the first one, Maw-izah. Maw-izah is actually a common phrase that is used to ask question. Maw-izah, which means what is this? What is this? It means that what is this? So the ma here, that is, you can see it is in blue. That is what had. That is this one. What? In English we say what. In Arabic, what is ma? Ma stands for what in English. Okay. Then we have man haza. Man haza. And then man, translate to mean who. Who. So you can see this Maw-izah. It means what is this? And then man haza here means who is this? Who is this? So it is obvious that the first one, Maw-izah, this one is used for what? For irrational things. Irrational things. things that doesn't have reason, that doesn't reason. I mean, non-living things. That's what we use it for. Maw-izah, what is this? But man-izah, it means who is this? So this is used for rational things, living things. For example, a human being. We don't see what is this. When you are referring to a human being, you don't ask what is this. Even in English language, you can see what is this for human being. So this man-izah, as I said, is for rational things, and this one is for irrational things. Okay, then we have the third one, ahazah. Ahazah, this is also a phrase that comes to mean is this a. So you see, hazah means this, but if you add the alif, this is called hamzatul istifham. This hamza is called hamzatul istifham. It will mean is this. For example, if you have any sentence, this hamza, let me tell you much about this hamza. This hamza is simply added to a sentence, a positive sentence, to make it an interrogative sentence. For example, you have a sentence which is this. Please observe here. Observe here. And this place, this sentence, without the is at the beginning. Yes, take the one in black. This is, okay, assume it was, this is a house. This is a house. And now you want to turn that sentence to an interrogative sentence. You add is here. Adding this is will make it to be what? A question. So is this a house? It is now from what? An interrogative question. A sentence. So it's the same way this hamzatul istifham, whenever it's placed at the beginning of a sentence in Arabic, it changes it to interrogative sentence. I hope that is clear. For example, haza baytun, it means what? This is a house. But if you place it haza baytun, is this a house? It does not tend to an istifham, a question. Is this a house? So the same way it comes a lot in the Quran. It's not just here. For example, Allah says, alaysa Allahu bi kafin abda. You see, or alaysa dhalika bi qadirin ala an yuhyiya al-mawta. You see, so all these verses where you can see it coming, when it comes is a question, which means is such so and so, not so and so. So you see. But let me clarify something. Someone may ask that, okay, previously we said there's no phrase or word for is in Arabic language. So why? We said this hamza means is. But now let me clarify. There are two types of is, even in English, not only in Arabic. In English, you know that we have definitive is. When you are defining something, for example, you say, it is the process. It is the process. That is there is definitive. You are using it to define something. So that is that particular one we said previously that it doesn't have a corresponding word or phrase. But if you are asking a question, assuming you see, is he a boy? In that question, that is there is not definitive, but what? It is interrogative. So that type of is what we said it is this hamza. But the definitive one, for example, you say, it is the process by which so and so. So that definitive one doesn't have a correspondent in Arabic. I hope that is clear. Okay. So definitive questions of this sort will always have two answers. Is this a house? You can say yes, it is a house, or you say no, it is not a house. So that's why you can see here. When you see ahaza baitun, when you have the hamza used to ask question, you could have two responses, yes or no. So yes is all called na'am. Na'am, you can see here na'am, which means yes. Yes, it's used to, to respond in affirmation. Yes. And then here, to respond in negation, no. La means no. And then nam means yes. So that's why I say nam haza baytun. Yes, this is a house. And then here, or you can say la haza masjidun. No, this is a masjid instead. I hope that is clear. Okay. So we are reading from the book. So that is, we have just seen Mahaza, and we said this is used for irrational things, right? Irrational. So Mahaza, which means what is this? So here you can see the structure here. So they are asking, someone is asking, assuming someone asks you, Mahaza, what is this? Mahaza. So we reply by saying Haza Baitun. This is a house. Then Ahaza Baitun, the person is still in doubt. So here, Ahaza Baitun, is this a house? So you see the Hamza to the Istifham I was talking about. This Hamza. So you see the first one we have Haza Baitun. The same sentence here, Haza Baitun. But the Hamza to the Istifham is added to the second one to make it interrogative. And so that is why you see a question mark, Alamatul Istifham here, because of the Hamza to the Istifham here. Okay. You have here, Naam Haza Baitun. Yes, this is a house. This is a house. Okay. So let's read from here. Mahaza. Mahaza. What is this? What is this? This is shirt, right? A shirt. We say a shirt in English. So we say Haza Komisun. Haza Komisun. So Komisun is called shirt in English. This is a shirt. This is a shirt. Okay, then we have here Ahaza Sarirun. So you see Ahaza, this Hamza to istifham, question mark. It comes to signify a question. It is added or it is placed in front of a sentence to change it to an interrogative sentence. So Ahaza Sarirun. Is this a bed? Is this a bed? So what will you answer? La. No, definitely this is not a bed. Haza Kosiyun. This is a chair. This is a chair. Okay. Okay. So we have here. Ahaza Miftahun. Ahaza Miftahun. Is this a key? La. No. Haza Kalamun. This is a pen. This is a pen. Mahaza. What is this? Mahaza. What is this? So you see, ma, we said ma means what? What? So mahaza. What is this? Haza Najmun. Haza Najmun. This is a star. Najmun is called star. So you can see we have Surah Najm. It's the same thing. So Allah says, Wan Najmi Iza Hawa. Wan Najmi Iza Hawa. It's just the same thing. Allah is swearing by the star. So saying Wan Najmi. So the same thing. Najmun means star. Najmun means star. Okay. So observe here the same thing. Mahaza. So this is, let me see. Okay, this is tamrin. Tamrinun. This is an exercise, a short exercise for us to do. So mahaza, we are supposed to answer. Mahaza, what is this? So haza maktabun. Haza maktabun. This is a chair. Sorry, this is a table. Maktabun, this is a table. Mahaza, what is this? Haza sarirun. This is a bed. Definitely. Mahaza. Mahaza. You see what? Haza kitabun. This is a book. Haza kitabun. This is a book. Then we have here. Mahaza. Haza babun. This is a door. Haza babun. This is a door. Mahaza. Mahaza. Haza masjidun. Haza. Is this a masjid? What is this? From the picture, is this a house or a masjid? I think this is a house, right? So we say Haza Baitun. This is a house. This is a house. This is a house. So that is how the ma is used. As I said, it means what is this? Mahaza means what is this? Okay. So they are still asking the questions here. You can see Ahaza commission. So is this a shirt? If someone should ask you, Ahaza commission, is this a shirt? Nam haza commission. I said you can answer by saying nam or la. So nam haza commission. Yes, this is a shirt. Haza baitun, is this a house? Nam haza baitun. Yes, this is a house. Haza miftahu. Haza miftahun. Is this a miftahun? This one. This one. This is a pen. This is not a miftahun. Miftahun is a key. Right? So we say la haza kalamun. Okay. You can see here too. You can see here. He's asking. Haza najmun. Haza najmun. Is this a star? Is this a star? Obviously it is a star. So we say naam haza najmun. Yes, this is a star. Okay. So we have here again. We are continuing. We have here Ikra waktub. They said Ikra, can read. You can see here Ikra waktub. Read and write. Read and write. Read and write. So read and write. So this is for students to write in your language, English language. For example, Haza maktabun. What does it mean in English? So Haza masjidun, Haza qalamun, Haza sarirun, ma Haza kursiyun. We have already seen in the last page. Okay, so you are supposed to read and then write it. They are just trying to test your understanding of what we have came across. Okay. So we are now dealing with manhaza. We have just seen mahaza, which we said it means. Mahaza is what? What is this? Now we are dealing with manhaza. Who is this? So who is this? Definitely we are dealing with rational things, human beings. So that's why you see human beings. You won't see books, pen, a column, a table, or a chair. No. Because why? Manhaza. Manhaza. Who is this? Okay. So manhaza. It's a question, manhaza. Who is this person? Who is this? It says what? Haza tobibun. This is a doctor. Tobibun is the doctor. So you can see a doctor here. Haza tobibun. This is a doctor. Manhaza. Who is this? This is also someone. Haza waladun. This is a what? A boy. This is a waladun. Waladun is a boy. A young boy. Haza waladun. They'll have here also. Bring it up. So you can see manhaza. They are also asking us manhaza. Who is this? Manhaza. Who is this? Haza tolibun. This is a student. Haza tolibun. This is a student. Haza waladun. Is this a young boy? No. Definitely, obviously, you can see. So we answered la. No. Haza rajulun. This is a man. Rajulun means a man. Rajulun means a man. Okay. So manhaza. Who is this? Manhaza. Haza tajirun. This is a trader. Tajirun means a trader, a merchant, a businessman. You see, someone who deal with trade. That's what called a tajir. Tajirun. So for example, in the Quran, Allah says in Surah Al-Jumu'ah, وَإِذَا رَأَوْا تِجَارَةً. You can see it's coming from the same word. You can see they are coming from the same origin. Tajirun. وَإِذَا رَأَوْا تِجَارَةً. Allah is talking about when the Friday prayer is, when the prayer is called, there are some people, when they see business, they don't want to go and pray. The business will delude them. They will forget about the remembrance of Allah. So that's what Allah is talking about. So similar thing is here. Tajirun, from that word, you just get tajirun from a trader, someone who deal with businesses. He is called a tajirun. So haza tajirun, this is a businessman, or this is a merchant, or this is a trader. Okay. So mahaza, what is this? Haza masjidun. Haza masjidun. This is a masjid. Okay. Haza kelbun. This is a dog. Haza kelbun. This is a dog. So kelbun means a dog. Kelbun means a dog. Okay. So I hope you can see. So here, Ahaza Kelbun, they're asking us a question. Is this a dog? Ahaza Kelbun, is this a dog? You can see that it is not a dog. So you say, La, no. Haza Kitun. This is a Kitun. Kitun means what? A cat. A cat is called Kitun. La Haza Kitun. No, this is a cat. Okay. So we have here, Haza Himarun. Haza Himarun. This is a donkey. This is a donkey. Donkey is called Himarun. Himarun. Donkey is called Himarun. So you can see again, Allah says, كَمَثَلِ الْحِمَارِ يَحْمِلُ أَسْفَارًا. Allah is describing a particular group of people saying, كَمَثَلِ الْحِمَارِ يَحْمِلُ أَسْفَارًا. Their example is like a donkey carrying loose volumes of books. See, so himarun is the same word there. So himarun means a donkey. A donkey is called himarun in Arabic. Okay. And then now here, you can see here, haza himarun. Is this a donkey? So from what you can see, is this a donkey? No, this is not a donkey. This is a horse, right? Okay. So you answer la haza hisonun. Haza hisonun. No, this is a horse. This is a horse. Hisonun is called horse. Okay. Wama haza. Wama haza. Wama haza. And what is this? This is the camel, right? So you say haza jamalun. Haza jamalun. This is a camel. Camel is called jamalun. Okay. Okay, then we have here. Mahaza. What is this? Mahaza. What is this you are seeing? You can see this is a rooster, right? Haza dikun. So dikun. A rooster is called dikun in Arabic. Haza dikun. This is a rooster. This is a rooster. Okay. Then we have here. Man haza. Who is this person? Man haza. Who is this person? Who is this? They answered haza mudarrisun. This is the mudarrisun. Mudarrisun means a teacher. A teacher. So haza mudarrisun. This is a teacher. This is a teacher. Okay. So we have here an assignment. As you can see, the exercise tamrin. Tamrin. This is for the students. Again, read and write. Ikra waktub. Read and write. Just similar thing. We are going to read here haza kalamun. Then you translate it in your language. I hope that is clear. So haza. For example, if it is in English, you write, what is this? Haza kalamun. This is a pen. So you read from here and then you write your language. Okay. Hope that is clear. Yes. So this part, this exercise, we will leave it to the student to complete it, so that when you practice, it sticks further. So that's why we will leave it for you to also try your hands on it. But if you don't understand, you can draw attention. You can draw attention, and everything will be explained, inshallah. Just text. What's the name? Yes, I mean, there's an email. You see the email there. Yes, inform. If you have any question, concern, you can make it known by texting, sending a message to an email, and everything will be clarified, inshallah. So this part, you are supposed to do it. Okay. And that is it. So we are now looking at the vocabulary. Right? These are the new things that we have came across, the new words we have came across during the lesson. So we have here waladun, which means a boy, talibun, a student, rajulun, a man, tajirun, a merchant, kelbun, a dog, kettun, a cat, himarun, a donkey, hisonun, a horse, jamalun, a camel, dikun, a rooster, mudarrisun, a teacher, mindilun, a handkerchief, right? Mindilun, a handkerchief. Okay. They'll have baytun, a house, masjidun, a mosque, babun, a door, kitabun, a reading book, kalamun, a pen, miftahun, a key, maktabun, a writing table, sarirun, a bed, kursiyun, a chair, najmun, a star, komisun is what? Komisun is what? The shirt, right? The shirt that we wear is called komisun. Then we have Tobibun, the last one. Tobibun is a doctor. So this is the end of the lesson. Alhamdulillah, this is the end of the lesson 1. So we shall end here and then we'll continue lesson number 2 in the next lesson. So if you have any question, as I said, draw our attention, and then there are people who who clarify it for you, inshallah. So, barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'an al-Hakim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bi ayatihi wa zikril hakim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.